And then, of course, I had to go through the publishing process. That was a lot longer. But once I got off bed rest, delivered my baby, got my life back. I never went back to teaching, by the way, because when I published this book, I made like 40 grand in the first 2 months.
What?
And I was like, I think I like this.
Wait.
Yeah.
Look at here. So wait, hold up. So where were you selling this book?
You guys are so wonderful in New York, okay? New York saved my life, literally.
Come on, you better let people know about New York.
I'm telling you, like, if you can't make it in New York, you can't make it anywhere.
That's what they say.
That's the bottom line.
Who said that? Frank Sinatra? He did say that.
It's so true. Mm-hmm. And so I had a lot of help, a lot of distributors, who helped me. And so from then, I said, I'm going to start publishing.
So did you go through Ingram?
I'm in Ingram, yes.
Okay.
Ingram wouldn't let me in at first, though.
Yeah, because they were snotty.
They were very snotty. Yeah. So I had to prove myself.
No, they are.
But now they're my best friends.
Yeah, because you're making them. Because if you're making money, they making money.
Right.
If you're making money, they making money. All right, so $40,000 in the first what now?
Yeah, first 2 months. I couldn't believe it.
So when you go,
what is that marketing campaign?
Yeah, that's what I'm like. Walk us through this, Tressa.
Well, so of course it's very different now because we have ebooks as competition. But back then we didn't have such a thing as ebooks, and so it was really about the person who was going to show up, grind, make it happen, be everywhere, and have the right connections. And so that's what I did. I put in a lot of work just to make it happen, and so it was an easy process back then. I always tell people now when they hear that story, if you're going to make 40 grand in the first 2 months now, you need to really have your A game on because it's so much competition. So now it's really about making sure you have a brand before you write the book, before you release it. Because if you don't have a brand and nobody knows who you are, you're not selling anything.
There was no social media back then.
Exactly.
Yeah. So you were really doing, and I think you're right. It was easier back then. I've transitioned out of the traditional publishing space. But I think as I listen even to Jay-Z, the opportunities now are so much greater.
Absolutely.
Because if you do build a brand, you have a direct connect to the people that you need to reach.
Yeah,
which is all you need is your niche.
Yeah, and so my brand from the books alone is what is now helping me in the film industry. If I didn't have that in place, then it would be a lot more difficult.
Now you independently doing that too?
Yes, I shot my first film, Secrets, 2 years ago, and it's appearing on BET at the end of August. It's called Secrets.
Give us some love for that. Congratulations, Miss Tressa. We like that.
Appreciate it.
So, I'm reading here somewhere that you saved $100,000 to fund this.
Yeah, but it's gone now.
Oh, okay. But that you saved it. It makes it intrigues me. I'm trying to get our listeners just to make sure they have $10,000 saved before the end of the year. What did that take on a teacher's salary?
Yeah, so I'm just a firm believer in reinvesting in yourself. So think about it. I went from teaching where I was I have a master's in education. So when I was teaching, I was only making 42 grand with a master's.
For a year.
For a year.
One whole year.
So
with taxes taken out.
Exactly.
And other stuff.
Exactly.
Because they take out
pain and suffering and everything.
Yeah.
So, and then so to go from that to
$40,000 in 2 months.
Exactly.
Cash.
Right. So then I said, what?
Woke up something else.
I had a long period of time where I kept saying, I want to transition into the film industry, but I don't know how to do it. And so I just started studying, the industry and studying Hollywood. And eventually I said, I need $500,000 to film Secrets, which is based off of a book called Secrets of a Housewife. I didn't have $500K, didn't know where I was going to get it from. But what I did was I did the right research and found out that at least if I had $100K of my own money, I could make it happen and get the rest of the money. And that's what I did.
So the $100,000 brought all the boys to the yard.
Exactly.
Right, because money loves money.
Exactly.
And if you come to the table with money, but that's anything, right? Then that shows that you're willing to make the commitment. So people willing to invest in you if you're willing to show and prove yourself. Look at that.
Now waiting for the real bag.
Yeah, I see what you said. Tressa looks like she about this life.
Yeah, but you know what though? I see that you're married, right?
Yes, I've been married for 21 years.
And so you have a
Give
partner,
us some love for
right?
that.
Exactly.
Give us some for that. Damn, 21 years.
Yeah.
Go ahead.
When you're building a business, you need a solid foundation.
Absolutely.
Okay, so what is hubby doing?
My husband's a business owner as well, but he helps me a lot in the movie business now.
Okay.
So
we're on our family.
We're on our fourth film.
What?
In a matter of 2 years.
Okay.
Nothing but God.
Listen to this. Nothing but God. Tressa Smallwood, she did it all by herself with her husband and God. And now she's challenging you to do it too.
That's
All
right.
right. So if people want to get involved with your book challenge, your writing challenge, where do they need to go?
Very easy. Go to TressaAzarel.com.
Okay. Who's
So you might have
Azarel?
to spell it.
Yeah, I'll spell it out.
Azarel. What is
It's-
Azarel?
It's TRE.
She said Aura.
SSA.
I love it. I love it.
Azarel, AZAREL.com. And Azarel is my pseudonym. I wrote my first book under that name because remember I was teaching school at the time. I didn't want to write
You
all
didn't
this
wanna know how
craziness.
ratchet.
And then my parents are like, you can't teach my kids.
Right.
So I
Wait, time out. So I thought the guy was just trying to make it, and he was fine. What's in
Yeah.
this book, Tressa,
Yeah,
that
but
the
it's-
parents would have had a problem with?
Yeah, it was a little ratchet. It's a little
Okay.
ratchet. But at the end of the day, it changed.
It had a happy ending?
Yeah, you got to change mindsets, and in order to change somebody's mindset, you got to start out where they are.
Okay, all right. So the secrets of the what's it? The secrets of a housewife?
Yeah, the book was called Secrets of a Housewife.
What-
It's now
what was
called
her secret?
Secrets, which is ooh.
She can't got a story, but
What
we
was
have to
it?
tune in. When is this airing on
So it's
BET?
airing at the end of August
Okay.
on BET.
I like that.
Yeah, I'm excited.
How many episodes? Is it just
No,
one movie? It's a movie.
Yeah, it's one movie, and it stars Denise Lawton, Denise Boutte, Harold Housemore, Tobias Trevelyan, a lot of good names.
Okay, all right. And again, the housewife's secret is what now?
Secrets of a Housewife.
What's her secret though?
She's not dropping it. She
All
is
right,
not
what does she
dropping
Well,
it. You have
Well,
to tune
Well,
in.
trying to
it's
trick her.
based on the wife's name, Secret.
Her
I'ma
name
leave it
is
at that.
Secret?
Her name is
So
Secret.
you got a mathematic